Where the track dips down to skirt the shore of Loch Bauna, the remains of a chambered cairn can be seen at the summit of the rising ground. This is the shieling of the One Night. Much of it has been removed over the centuries, and the stone has been used in the building of many and various shielings, which are dotted around the area. These were the summer huts to which the women folk of the township to the west would come with the cattle after the lean months of winter. 3 men from Nunton stayed here one night instead of heading further out east as they had intended. That evening they had got round to discussing how pleasant it would be to have some female company, the shieling being within easy walking distance of the dairymaids of Nunton. At this there came a knock to the door, and in came 3 women, all strangers. The men made them welcome, and as the evening wore on, they separated, with 2 of the men and 2 of the visitors going through into the other room of the little shieling, leaving the senior man alone with the other woman. He sat there by the glow of the peat fire, making conversation, until, to his amazement, he saw that his companion was transforming before his very eyes. Under the shadow of her shawl he now saw a hooked and evil beak. Black feathers were sprouting up on her arms. In horror he looked out across to the door of the other room, only to see blood seeping into the earth under the crack. In a panic, he made an excuse to the woman about having to go outside, but she had seen his awareness and would not let him go out. After much persuasion, she agreed that he could go out, but only if she could hold on to his jacket through a crack of the door. As soon as he got out, he slipped loose of his jacket and pinned it to a crack in the shieling wall with his knife and took to his heels, running as fast as he could. After a while, the woman called out but got no reply, and out she ran to see him fleeing desperately across the moors. In desperation, when he saw her following, he set his own dog to keep the woman at bay, while he ran for his life back to Nunton. Totally exhausted, in the safety of his own home, he filled a milk pail and left it for his dog outside, and then he slumped down to sleep in exhaustion and shock. But in the morning, after a heavy sleep, he woke and looked outside, and there was his dog, lying dead beside the empty pail, with not a single hair left on its body. A search party went out and found the 2 men where he had left them, lying dead in their own blood, and the shieling was never again used, broken apart.